Control, I do the flip. I can
That's
definitely
on
do
it.
Bumping, bumping.
Close.
Nice.
I'll go with 0.
Nice.
Stay on.
I'm behind you.
You
I'm
got full,
behind
you
you.
got full. 0, 0, 0.
Leave it. Got it.
G.
Oh,
He still got it. No, he still got it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with a different type of video. We're going to be doing some replay analysis from a tournament that I played in. I filled in for Aqua on his new team, the Janaps and Eris. I don't know their official name as of now. I know they're looking for an org, but haven't found one quite yet. But yeah, they asked me to fill in for this Psionics. I wouldn't say RLCS. It's not an RLCS tourney, but it is a Psionics official off-season tournament. Ran into the new NRG team. Thought that was very weird. A lot of people have made jokes about what if me, Squishy, and AJ beat the new NRG team. What happens then? As a joke, of course. And of course, RLCS matters more in this tournament. But I'm gonna spoil the result because I think it's cool. We ended up winning, but the format is pretty weird. It's a best of 3. We won 2-1. We're gonna watch all 3 games. I'm gonna give a little bit of analysis and just general thoughts about random stuff. So a little bit of a yap sesh today. But starting off with the first goal, just a little bit of a dish down. I feel like this was a mistake from them because Daniel ended up jumping to the ground. I think he was dodging my demo though. I think that was the biggest fear for him there. So just a good play, honestly. All 3 of them back. They probably could have made a stop there one way or another, but it's a good start. But yeah. Scrimmed with this team twice before this. I have not scrimmed in like 3 months in 3s. And honestly, it felt like it took me half the scrim both times to catch back up to speed. Ended up taking this goal from Janaps. It was almost a bad moment. We both called it. And I apologized after, even though we scored, which I thought was funny. But yeah, it took me a little while to catch up to speed scrimming again. I play a lot of ranked still. I still grind the game more than I probably should. Because sometimes I am not very consistent with recording, but even though I'm not consistent recording, I am consistently playing. So I don't know why I do that, but it's a bad habit for me. Not a bad habit, I guess, but it's hard to quit grinding Rocket League for me. But still a different game playing professional 3s. That I'm glad I got at least 2 scrims before we played this. But knew I'd play this team coming in today. I was supposed to record it, and I did not. I don't know why. I'm a terrible YouTuber, so sorry about that. But we're at least watching the replays, and I did get that clip from a goal that is later in the series from Eris's Twitch. But yeah, obviously this team is world class. I'm not posting this to, whatever, talk trash about this team at all. I think they'll be insane. This is obviously a little tourney, way bigger moment for me than it is for them. I think they can win Worlds. I'm glad they're on NRG. We're gonna be watching them all season long. As soon as my team with Squishy and AJ gets eliminated, we'll be watching them. But still a really cool moment for me, so I felt like I had to share it with you guys, and I felt like I had a pretty good goal at some point. So, but yeah, playing with these guys was fun. It was very fun. I think this team will be very good because Janaps and Eris are very aggressive. That was a good play from Eris there. I tried to get a little shot below Beastmode there. But Janaps and Eris are very good at playing aggressive. It felt like a lot of this series I was kind of just filling in the gaps and playing a little bit more, I don't want to say defensive because no one's really a third man like that anymore. But I definitely was chilling a little bit in terms of the aggression, aggressive challenging. They're really good at that. Oh, voice crack. But yeah, I think Aqua is really good at being like the backbone of a team, even with his crazy mechanics. I think he's the best at like buying time and making a play out of nothing with like a crazy air dribble. So him coupled with these 2 like super aggressive players who are really good at challenging early, I think it'll be a dark horse of a team. I think my expectations playing with them have definitely gone up. Like not that I had low expectations, but there's so many good teams. It was hard for me to place them or power rank them, I guess, with all these teams. A little bit of unlucky goal. It was a bad chow by me though. I definitely started that downfall of a goal. But yeah, it's hard for me to kind of place them where I thought they'd fall, on the ladder of all the teams. But after playing with them, I think they have a lot of potential. I think they have potential to even upset and make a top 4, making the major, stuff like that. Janaps is always good at putting the team together, and I think a lot of his attitude towards the game and towards the team makes his teams always really well prepared. A little bit of a lucky goal there. I think Beastmode thought Eris was going to get a flick high and felt like he had to pre-jump it and ended up just side flipping. So a little bit of a freebie. But we played this game pretty well. I definitely think they were off this day. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to act like beating G2 is you know, something casual for me at all. I was shocked. I was definitely shocked that we even took this first game at first. Because I was playing for fun, you know, I wasn't like even stressed out about it, but you know, it's Beast Mode, Daniel, and Atomic, so I was ready to get clapped. I'm not gonna lie, because they're very, very good. Yeah, 3-1, 50 seconds left. At this point, you know, you don't necessarily want to play defensive, but you definitely want to waste as much time as possible. But stuff like that is why this team is so good. They use their mechanics to just get beats. They try to slowly tear you down by outplaying you. And we really just weren't getting baited into a lot of it during this game. But towards the end of this game, JNaps ended up saying that he thinks next game they're going to be a lot more aggressive with bumps and stuff, and you'll see next game that he was right. Because they didn't really go for many air dribble bumps, something that they're super good at and is super meta right now, going for air dribble bumps to your teammates on offense. They had a lot of good beats there. That probably should have been a goal, actually. I ended up bumping Daniel blind. And that'll do it for game 1. All right, game 2. Like I said, this does go to 3 games. Weird format, though. I don't know if I've already said that. Best of 3. It's very, very odd. Sonics has been doing that with their off-season tourneys. Yeah, game 2. JNups did say before that he thinks they're going to be a lot more aggressive with bumps. And there we go. Didn't get demoed. Triple commit from us. Didn't get demoed, but already you could see off the rip that they changed their game plan a lot. There's the air dribble bump as well. I think Beast Mode didn't have a lot of faith in it. The setup did look a little like shaky, so he ended up playing it safe. But something that's super strong, those air dribble bumps. I definitely was not getting that save, that's for sure. I'm glad Aris came back, and there you go. Demo number 1 on me. I think I got demoed a lot this game. At least it felt like it. Yeah, they started going for more beats like that as well. It was a really good beat by Atomic. We'll pass and play up to JNaps. Playing with JNaps was fun. He was someone that I wanted to team with, honestly, my whole career. Just never really worked out. We tried to link up a few times back in the day. Once, actually, before we got Justin, because Justin, he was an up-and-comer. Like he went insane in the minor league of RLCS, the rival series. But at the time, at first, we really wanted to get JNaps. He was probably, it's hard to say because like there was Squishy and Gimmick and Torment on them, and then even, you know, myself and Fire and stuff. But he was definitely at least top 3 NA players at the time. So we really wanted to get him over, but it ended up working out because we ended up getting Justin instead. And obviously JNaps was still crazy the next season as well. But Justin, obviously you guys know the story with Justin. He's a god. Still is very good. But then another time, I considered joining his team, ended up staying. Because honestly, I'm just very loyal to NRG. Don't want to leave the org, don't want to leave Fireburner especially. Love playing with Justin, but I felt like Fire was someone I wanted to stay with until he retired. But yeah, let's talk about the gameplay, sorry. Ended up going for the high percentage play here. Actually, let's back a little bit more. Atomic ends up giving away. He's on one for like a flip reset or something. I decided to play that passive because I felt like I was just helping him by giving him a 50. And then, I mean, honestly, the real MVP of that play was Aris, chasing the 2 bumps. Made it where the low 50 was even better, you know, because truthfully, if they had no pressure from a bump there, they probably would have played the 50 fine. Would have probably been fine, but Aris chasing those bumps made them very panicked. And I think that's what made the play work, and obviously JNaps was there for the shot. Yeah, good start to this game. At this point, I was very confused. I didn't expect this. Like, not that I'm not confident in myself, but you know, it's G2. It's G2, and I am very out of practice. And also, I was gonna use this video is a little bit of an experiment. Obviously, this is a cool game to start off with, but I do have a few games of scrims for my last scrim ever with First Killer and LJ when I was trying out for that team. Also, this shot was crazy. I think it was off of Aris, yeah, a little bit off of Aris misplay, but the shot was still crazy. There's like a perfect double. Like, there's just no doubt in his read there. I feel like Daniel is so good at reading stuff, reading bounces. Like, not even a last second adjustment. He knew he had it. He makes it look easy. I feel like when you watch Daniel, you're like, it almost looks like everything he does is so easy, but it's because he makes the read look so obvious. Like he's there's no doubt. It's almost like in his car body language. There's no doubt. a lot of times in the read he gets for a shot. But anyways, yeah. I have a few scrims for my last scrim ever, which was with a tryout for first heal in LJ, which obviously I didn't end up getting the spot. Gotta stop saying sorry. But if you guys want to see that, I could do a similar video. I feel like it just turns into me yapping a lot. But I think it's fun. Also for tournaments and stuff, I mean, I'm definitely going to record RLCS. But for this, I was kind of glad that I ended up not, just because I like to focus. But my main focus is content, so I'll definitely try to get over that. And I'll definitely be streaming RLCS this season, by the way. So make sure you follow me on Twitch. Just my in-game name, GarrettG. But also, if you guys want to know how dumb I am with my settings, I did change my binds the day before this. I went back to L1 air roll. I think I'm gonna commit because I've been hitting some like crazy shots when I try to stick to it. It's just very hard to beat 8 years of muscle memory. But the binds I originally was on, I just do not like them at all anymore. But I am crazy with that stuff. I don't recommend changing your binds at all. Yeah, close game here, and obviously, like I said, this is a best of 3. So we take, you know, on it. Well, really, one more goal here, and we might be taking them 2-0. A little clean sweep. Only a 2-game sweep, but... And then that happened. This was a very confusing goal for me, or like very confusing read, I mean, because look how many people are up. Actually, I'm going to go back a little bit more. Look how many people are up for this. I was so confused where the ball... Now looking back at it, it's obviously atomic shooting. But when this cleanly came through, I just didn't expect it. And but I definitely should have saved it. Very savable, just a crazy sight to look at. 4 people jumping. They ended up... I didn't even realize this at the time. I think they faked... Yeah, they did. They faked a fake. Beastmode tried to sell a fake. They ended up just going for... I wonder if they did that to try to counter if we ended up going for a fake. Maybe that would have made me second guess. Say a fake was called, and then I see them faking. Maybe it would have made me troll my kickoff in a way, like I just sit behind it and the atomic hard beats me or something. I don't know. I would like to know what the strategy was on that. Maybe just to change it up too. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I think that's interesting. Almost a crazy shot by Daniel. Probably should have been a goal earlier, but ends up being a goal anyway. Yeah, that does it. That does it for game 2. So let's hit the last game. All right, guys, game 3 of a best of 3 series. And yeah, they went for a kickoff shot off the rib. They tried to fake to the cheater. Beastmode did get the touch, but ended up going wide of the net. Thank God, that would have been a terrible way to start off a game 3 in a best of 3, giving up a kickoff goal. Don't know how I survived here. Ended up selling his boost as well. A lot of things were just going my way, honestly. This short series. I did remember thinking this was an own goal, but it was wide. It did scare me a little bit. But at this point, I definitely was a little nervous. I was just excited. I was just happy to be in this in a situation like this again. I don't know. It's just fun. I still love competing, even though I am retired. Still love to compete. Still love Rocket League, obviously. But yeah, I was a little weirdly nervous, even though this is a small tournament. Ended up getting that save. This moment obviously was bigger for me than it was for them. I don't think they cared very much. Obviously they're trying, but this was the first time... I don't think I said this in this video. This is the first time I actually have ever played this team, because I ended up dodging them all season, last season. Obviously it's because they made it way farther than we did. But even in the Swiss stage, we just never ended up matching up at all. So it was cool just to get to play them. And the first time I guess I ever get to play them, they're on the org that I'm a co-owner of. That is a very, very interesting situation. Yeah, that could have been a really bad moment. James played it very well. If I would have been smart with my boost there, I definitely would have had a goal, I think. I mean, they made it back pretty quick, but I think I would have had a pretty good. I mean, I might have been able to just shoot it actually. I'd have to look at him. But I ended up wasting a little bit too much boost. It was an awkward turn as well. It was also a situation where I definitely would have benefited from going backboard, but it worked out. I got the dunk out, but just quite a few, I would say, uncharacteristic lists from them. You know, they definitely were not on this day. I don't think this was like a, you know, by no means a peak G2. Peak G2 just beats everyone. Yeah, this was the moment, fellas. Not even the greatest finish. I don't know, because from Beastmode's POV, it looks very savable. I think this was one of those moments where... Oh, sorry, hold on. Bad camera work. I think this is one of those moments where you have the save, and you end up flipping out of the way because you want a better touch than if you just went straight into it, you know? So, going into this, like, I felt like he had the save. He ended up flipping backwards. Actually, maybe he didn't. He was kind of under it. Oh, he didn't. He was too... Oh, maybe, never mind. Okay, I've watched this a few times, and I didn't realize. I think he was a little too under it, maybe. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell. I honestly can't tell those camera settings either. But, yeah. Not the greatest finish, but I was pretty hyped. That's what the... Maybe we can roll the clip again.
Control, I do the flip. I can
I'm
definitely...
gonna be your mid.
Bumping him.
Close.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll go with 0.
Stay on.
I'm behind
You
you.
got pulled. 0, 0, 0.
Leave it. Got it.
NRG.
Oh,
Oh, he still got it. Nah, he still got it.
But, yeah, I was pretty excited about that. Eris that said something like "Old man still got it" or something. I was feeling good at that moment. Really good fake by JNaps. I'm surprised Atomic even made it up to that in time. Thought that play from happening. These two are very good. I'm excited to watch them with Aqua because Aqua is obviously crazy mechanical. He definitely deserves a good season. I think it's possible he'll get it with this team. They'll definitely be a dark horse though. I think people will underrate them until they get a really good result. And I hope they can. This is a scary moment. I ended up getting the demo there, but definitely a beneficial bump for them. And up knocking me out of the way. But JNaps played it really well. A lot of times going for early challenges there, especially when you're a 2v1, or a 1v2 rather. A lot of times that second guy is going to go for a bump on you. So the earlier you can get a challenge, the better, I'd say. Thought that was in. A little bit of panic for me. And then them trying to get physical there with the bumps. Ended up working out. Luckily his bump didn't do too much to me. Kind of just sat there stoically. Bad challenge for me. Left JNaps in the situation again. It was actually good that Eris got demoed. Quicker rotation. Yeah, that was a good chow. If you play threes with your friends, and you find yourself getting solo played on a lot, you just need to look at that moment right there. Eris, super low boost, still hits an instant challenge. You just gotta put a hand up. You gotta force them to make a play. Because at the end of the day, they don't know how much boost you have, you know. So even if you don't get a touch, a lot of times it'll at least force a lot more, a lot more savable shot. Yeah, this moment, I try not to just absolutely boom the ball out of defense, but as soon as I saw Atomic drive forward here, and I think I saw both of those happen at the same time, and it's not like far from each other on the screen, but I saw Atomic drive past this spot on the wall and Daniel pre-jump. It just felt like a boom was the best play. I also was eyeing that mid boost. Ended up leading to a goal. I didn't think it'd lead to a goal, obviously, but it worked out pretty well. So yeah, 2-0 in game 3. I was pretty excited at this point. Just because I think it's funny to beat NRG when I'm a co-owner of NRG. Waiting out the flip there. But yeah, honestly, I don't know if the analysis has been good. I mean, I feel like I'm just yapping a lot. Like I said, if you want to see more videos like this, I have that scrim with first kill and LJ. I'm kind of interested in doing games I'm not in the future, you know, like especially when the teams like Vitality and K-Corp match up during RLCS. You know, Zen versus Drawley and Vatira, so games like that. I would love to watch them and yap over them and reminisce about the good old days. But yeah, ended up winning that series. We went on to the final of this day and won that. First best of 5 of the tournament against an EU team who's in NA for CRL. Won that 3-0. Unfortunately, cannot play the last day of the tournament because of Christmas plans with my family, and this tournament being Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Championship Monday. Very odd. Yeah, unfortunate way to end it, but luckily, you know, JNaps and Eris just want to do it for fun. They've encouraged. I was willing to take my laptop home to my hometown, but they said no, spend time with your family. I'm going to be doing that. But yeah, it was fun playing with them. Made me miss competing a little bit, just even scrimming. But it was a lot of fun. It was cool to take this win. Obviously, not making this video to be negative towards the new NRG team at all. They're world class. They'll be insane. I think they can win worlds. But it was a cool moment for me. I gotta take it, bask in the glory a little bit. You know, reminisce on the old days. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more like it, let me know. Want more yap sessions. And yeah, just let me know in the comments. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button and hit that sub button. I'll catch you guys next one. Peace.